You are the last remnant of something magnificent. 450 kilograms of pure apex predator. Born 12,000 years too late for the world that shaped you. One of the largest land carnivores ever. You endure. You become a mother. Then you discover what humans do to creatures they cannot understand. Will it shatter you? Will you submit? Will you carve out a life in the modern wilds of northern Canada? Let's find out. You enter the world in February, blind and helpless, no bigger than a squirrel. Your den is a carved cavity. For 8 weeks, existence is only warmth, rich milk, and the steady drum of your mother's massive heart. Spring arrives, and the world feels fundamentally off-key. You trail your mother from the den into blinding daylight. The snow is too deep, your paws break through. Trees press close, limiting sight, ants are faint. Your species evolved on open mammoth steppe-vast grasslands. Shallow snow, endless visibility. That world vanished. Your first summer becomes a harsh education. You shadowed your mother through berry patches and salmon streams. Late summer, 8 months old, you flush a moose calf. Your mother pursues. The calf darts into dense alder. Her long legs snag. It crashes into muskeg, sinking chest deep, thrashing for 20 minutes while the calf escapes. The meal that should have sustained you for a week yields only exhaustion. This is the shape of your struggle. Everything that once made your kind supreme is now slightly misaligned. Open ground barely exists. She shakes off and continues, hunting prey that refuses to appear where instinct demands. 2 weeks later, a new scent stops you both, sharp chemical laced with something burnt. In a small clearing lie blackened stones and rusted metal cylinders. The odor is lifeless, alien. She circles once, hackles raised, then moves on. You store the scent deep in memory. September arrives. Caribou should stream through familiar passes. None appear. The herd has shifted. Salmon runs weaken. Berries fall short. Your mother dens in late October with dangerously low-fat reserves. You press against her ribs. Her heartbeat slows. Breathing shallows. By February, she is gun-cold still. You stay 2 days beside her body, unwilling to face the world that claimed her. Hunger finally drives you out alone. You scrape through your second year on moose calves, ground squirrels, and salmon learned by observing grizzlies. You tolerate your presence because you dwarf them and carry an ancient scent their instincts distrust. By summer's end, you adapt, not by trusting faulty instincts, but by reading the actual landscape. Late summer, 3rd year, a male's scent rides the wind massive, triggering something primal. Courtship unfolds over days at a salmon-choked river junction. He charges, you stand firm. You snap at his face. Hot. By the 5th day, he departs north. Hot. You carry his legacy. You den alone in October, carving a hillside den. In February, 2 cubs arrive. The first, a bold female, emerges fighting, shoving her smaller brother for milk. You would call her Ember. The second, a male, stays close, observes, learns from her mistakes. You would call him Silt. Spring is chaos. Ember tumbles into icy creeks. Silt follows your exact steps. Midsummer, she attacks a porcupine head-on, earning 30 quills. You pull them while she screams. Days later, she circles another, flips it expertly. Silt watches, then succeeds on his first attempt. Fall brings a grisly kill. Ember charges forward. Silt reads the signs and hangs back. You intervene just in time. Ember learns by collision, Silt by observation. 2 strategies for a world that wants you gone. You teach salmon fishing at a river bend. Ember splashes and fails repeatedly. Silt studies, then catches one cleanly. Late October, you den together, your body sheltering theirs as snow falls. The same snow that killed your mother. You die for them. In a short-faced bear's vocabulary, that is love. They emerge strong the next spring. One ordinary morning in Willows, a new sound mechanical grinding. Ember races toward it. A rifle crack drops her mid-stride. Silt flees the way he always does, careful. A second shot cuts him down anyway. The weapon does not care about caution or courage. You stand over their small bodies in the grass until the engines fade and the copper-burnt smell settles. Your strength, your size, your ancient power mean nothing against rifles fired from distances your senses cannot reach. Grief hardens into purpose. You do not follow immediately. Stay until scavengers circle, then turn toward the noise. You are no longer merely surviving. You will make the threat bleed. You'll kill a moose early. Not for hunger, but to remind yourself of your power. For 3 months you track the chemical signature. Engine, exhaust, cordite, death first, smelled years ago. By late August, you reach unfamiliar lower country. In September, you find the camp. 3 men, vehicles, tent. 6 gutted caribou. The braided scents confirm it. From 200 meters you watch. 1 cooks, 1 sleeps, 1 patrols with rifle. You charge across open ground where your long legs finally excel. Patrolman turns too late. 1 strike ends him. The cook grabs his rifle, but you are already there. His single shot grazes your shoulder, pain registers, but does not slow 450 kilograms of momentum. The tent man barely unzips the flap before you reach him. Silence falls. You stand amid the copper in fear. No satisfaction arrives. Your cubs remain dead. The world stays broken. You leave the bodies untouched and walk north, shoulder throbbing, back to the mountains. 2 years later, 7 years old, you emerge from another den. You visit the clearing where they fell. No traces remain except memory. You stand there, breathe, remember, then turn toward the high country. The snow is still too deep, the prey still misplaced, the climate alien, the world moved on. Yet you persist, the last of something magnificent, walking through a landscape that forgot how to hold you. You have outlasted starvation, mismatched instincts, loss, and vengeance. 450 kilograms of apex predator, born 12,000 years too late, still placing one paw before the other, because that is what you are. That is what apex predators do.